Hello everyone, welcome to Srinidhi, where every woman is celebrated and every feminine energy is promised upliftment. Today, as a guest speaker, we have Madhuji. She's joining from USA Atlanta. She is a one joy being, and she does dance. She teaches dance. She is into art therapy, and she runs an NGO for specially gifted children. And she is a pranic healer, but most of it she believe in meditation and. She believe in meditation can heal everything and everyone. And thank you so much, Madhuji, for joining in today with us. This session will be recorded for on the request of the fellow meditators. Thank you, Madhuji. Thanks for bringing up your time on a Sunday and joining with us.
Thank you, Signa. Thank you so much. So, how should we run the session? Is it in speaking in Hindi or English?
It is English and uh, uh, we can do a bit of English and Hindi, whichever way you like. It's all free will. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just wanted to know because
Yes, yes. Yes.
your
Yeah,
audience,
most
right?
of the audience are Hindi, so
Okay. Uh,
yeah, thank you.
so, dear masters, thank you so much for having me. आत्मा वंदन सभी को. सेशन शुरू करने से पहले हम 2 मिनट ध्यान में बैठते हैं. Close your eyes, clasp your fingers and interlace them. Cross your feet at your ankles. आरामदायक पोजीशन में बैठे और अपने श्वास पे ध्यान रखें. आते हुए सांसों पे और जाते हुए सांसों पे फोकस करते हुए अपने पूरे चेतना को अपने हृदय पे लेके आए. Bring your consciousness to your heart, dear masters. Let us close our eyes and focus on our incoming and outgoing breath. Let us invite Mahavtar Babaji, the consciousness of Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patrishi, the Grand Master of the Pyramid Spiritual Society movement, who has gifted the Anapanasati or the breath awareness meditation to the entire world and popularized across countries. And this is the gift from Lord Gautama Buddha to the entire humankind. In Pali language, Anapanasati means Ana is incoming breath, Apana is outgoing breath. Sati means being with your breath. And being with your breath always keeps us in the present moment and be aware. Thank you for the higher masters to being with us for a successful session. धीरे से अपने चेतना को वापस लेके आए भौतिक शरीर में और धीरे धीरे अपनी आंखें खोली. Thank you. Thank you, dear masters, for the simple and sweet meditation. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Thank you, Madhu. That's a beautiful glimpse of how we can meditate even in a minute, given the time. Thank you so much. We would all want to know your journey and how you started your NGO. How did you think that it is possible? And what drive you to start the NGO? what drive you to go beyond your personal life, beyond your thinking pattern? How did you evolve? Thank you so much. I've put so many questions in a go, but you're free
Oh,
to
no.
go
Mm,
on. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much, Sujana. So, first of all, congratulations to you for hosting this beautiful session for all the women. Srinidhi, right? It is for the feminine energies. And in the current times of how the world is today, the feminine energies are up to a rise. And this is a beautiful platform where we all can come together and collectively walk on the spiritual path. So, going back to your first question, how did I start this NGO? So, that is like, kind of a calling for me. So, I have been supporting the neurodiverse children or the special needs or specially gifted children, whatever the terminology is. In India, back home, we have a sister organization that I support. So that was like constantly going on, and that was not new to me. But in 2022, I lost my father. So when I went to India to attend his last rites, and the lesson I learned from his life was the virtues that he carried as a father, because he was an educator, he was a scientist. And to the last rites, many of his students, they showed up. They were crying and weeping like children, but they were all in like different higher levels and positions. But the stories they were telling, how my father impacted their life, how he used to support them, and how he used to help them. And my dad always used to go to rural places to teach them computer science. And he was a chemistry professor, but he self-learned computer science. He taught himself how to code. Back in 80s, we had a computer in home. In end of 87, 88, we used to have computer in our home, and he used to simulate his data and research, and he used to carry on that. And not only that, he used to spread that knowledge across. And on Sundays, as a little girl, I remember going along with him because after the session, he used to take me somewhere to, get me ice cream and pastries and all that. So, वो लालच में I used to always accompany him. But I did not know that alongside of that, I was imbibing his qualities. So, once the last rites happened, that is when it really clicked to me that the true virtue of any child is to carry forward the goodness of a parent or a grandparent. And I also come from a spiritual oriented family, and my grandfather was a lecturer himself, but he was a greatest spiritualist that I know. And I started my meditation journey as a teenager with him. At my age of 17, I used to get into discussions with him like Nanaji, what happens after we die? Where will we go? What is this? Why should we die? What is death? So that was the biggest question I always had. So that's the meditation journey I started with him, and also one of my closest friend, my classmate. I think currently they are somewhere in UK only, or UK or Australia, I don't know. But that time their family was completely meditators. They used to do Raj Yoga. So now it is called Daji is the master there, and I think heartfulness meditation. That's what they call now. So that is Ramachandra Mission, headquartered in Chennai that time. So I used to go along with them on Sundays. When I came to Hyderabad, I used to go with them. But when I go to my Nanaji's place, I used to be with him. But that is also parallelly kind of like going on within me. And my husband and family, we are always into service. So anytime, wherever they are children, I am there. I'm totally drawn into that child energy. I love being around them, and I become a child. And I mean, little of everything kind of mixed together put me into a situation where I really wanted to carry forward the virtue of my father. And when I came back, I said that, okay, I'm going to start this. What we support in India, my Guruji is there. And he's a very selfless person, and I really learned a lot from him. And even now, he continues that journey. And he is probably the topmost in India. He's a choreographer by profession and a dancer, but he does a very selfless service of offering free dance therapy. And holistically, he curated and developed the program. And we work with uh, pediatric psychologists, psychiatrists, physicians, and pediatricians, and also physiotherapists. So every move, how that will enable this child, so it could be a neuro dance or a movement. So everything has a history behind that, how it will help the child. So he offers it online and offline. And if he knows that there is a special needs child somewhere, he would go to their home miles away and he would like convince the parents to start this program for them. So I work with him as an international advisor on that organization. And then I thought okay, here in US there is no such concept. There are many support groups, many organizations, many special Olympics and games and whatnot, you name it, martial arts, everything. We have a lot of things, but there isn't an organization that specially encourages the talents of these children, because these children are higher masters. They come here to teach us compassion, and they are here on a purpose. So we think that they are lacking something because it is a selfish motive. Like if I tell that, like for example, when we are doing a blood test, for example, for diabetes, there is a ratio of 5.6, or this is the normal ratio. If you are above this, this will happen. Below this will happen. How did that come? That came from a large number of data that they analyzed and they normalized and standardized, that they compare everything. But human beings like us, we are all majorly in the world, majority of us are in the similar qualities. But those higher masters, they are actually gifted. So we think that they are not like us. That's why they are special needs. But where is the baseline for them? There is no baseline. So they are very talented. They know everything. They understand everything. Their expression is different. So I started an awareness of inclusion of these children along with everyone, because okay, nobody wants to play with them, nobody wants to invite them, nobody wants to mingle with them. So their parents are also in a stigma that they are separated from the regular community. And my mission is that one is inclusion, the other one is encourage all the children equally, and I conduct talent shows for these children where everybody comes in. These children participate, regular children participate, and everybody together on the same stage. So I kind of do that, 100 children participate, like 150. Many children will come, and that is very gratifying. So that's how I started with one thought, again, one thought of doing this, and it kind of developed. And this is where I am. It's been 2 years. Yeah, and very successful. And in a little bit, I will show you the website. That For that, I learned everything: how to start an organization, how to design a website, how to do this, that. So it's unlimited. One thought, the path opened itself, and I developed. So I feel very happy even if one child comes. That's what I say. I'm spreading the awareness, and I offer free dance classes, music classes, and in the holistic music and dance therapy is what we call the program. And everything is offered for free, at no charge. So again, only endless love and compassion for them. So the journey has been beautiful, and I really thank my dad and all the higher masters, whoever helped, and my daughters at home, and my husband who supported me in this. And yeah, journey has been very beautiful.
Mm. Thank you so much, Madhuji. It's so enlightening to hear your journey. So, how did you manage to go beyond? from because we so I'm saying because so we have many becauses in our life. So how did you put them aside and the one thought that you believed, how did it come true to you? Was it that easy, or how did you pave your path beyond the circumstances, beyond the blockages in your life, or how did you manage to sustain the balance between your personal and your higher soul path? How did you actually do that?
So when we have an intention and if we are aligning with truth, if it is not for any special purpose of like, being in the limelight or like, doing it for name or fame, I don't want none of that. My only intention is that even if my child gets benefited from this, recognized from this, because I know that it is not only that, eventually they will like, start to reverse. And my own childhood friend, her daughter practiced this right from the age of 10. Right now, she is 18 years old and he goes to regular school of fifth grade. She was severe ADHD, but he practiced this therapy continuously and consistently. We got to believe that. So many things like that put like, in those shoes of like, just do it. Whatever will happen. Who will like, judge you? Who will like comment on you? It is for you that you are doing, not for others. It is for me that I did. So I believed that I wanted to do it and I will do it. No matter what, I will do it. And yeah, I researched a lot. I have a regular job and I'm a senior IT project manager. And it's a heavy communication oriented job most of the time. So at nights I used to sit and during day also whenever I get time, I used to just browse and like, teach myself what all was needed. Like, what are all the legal, like, compliance things that I have to make sure. So what all is needed. Gathered all the data, gathered everything. And it almost took me like, 1.5 years, but I did not give up. So yeah, at home, initially it was like, not that they do not want me to do it, but the only thing is that who will come. The concept itself was not clear. You are not teaching them a sport. You are not teaching them this. You are not doing that. Oh, talent shows. They were like, so yeah, it is. I am an artist from my childhood and I know the impact of art. So how it will like, it is the language of soul. Music and dance is like, divine. And dance is the only thing which activates five senses. Music you are only hearing, but when it is dance, you move, you see, you hear, and you understand and articulate. And you also move when you're singing, and you coordinate with the move. So, all the five senses what we have are activated. So, that is the power of dance, and that is the divinity we have, and that is what my Guruji has also taught, and we believe in that. We align on that perfectly. And we're just like spreading that awareness to the world that, like, it is not just dance, it has impact. And when it is done in the way how it should be done, like, like a recipe, many people will cook with the same ingredients. But when it is cooked in the proper way, there is a difference. Many people bake a cake, right? But when something is low or something is high, then it is not a perfect recipe. Same thing. Anything we do, it should have the right elements that should align at right time, and the result is beautiful, sweet to eat. So that's how I think. Like, and I just followed my heart in one single word.
Thank you so much, Madhuji. I have one more question. Have you ever hit your low key when you are driving this path? Have you ever drawn into the self-consciousness or the down feeling uh, of beyond when you believe the success happens? We also have the negatives like, does it come true? Does it happen the way I thought? With the does my intent is true? Will someone support me out there? So, and you're on a, to say you're on completely foreign land, you're figuring out yourself what are the Paperwork. We all know the paperwork is very huge. So how did you manage to get all of them uh, in a alignment? How did you manage to understand and put forth your downs apart and grow beyond it?
So yeah, definitely. That's a actually good question because one thing was establishing the organization. The second thing was going into the public and making them understand what actually it is and what is the purpose, what we do. So many people, like initially, did not understand. But the first event itself was confidence. Is my first event. The name itself is not confidence; it is confidence. And I'm not really very much into social media and all, like FB, Insta, and all. I do not. So all I had was like, on WhatsApp. So I started posting. I created these flyers and I booked the hall and I just like, started taking the sign-ups from children who are interested. And that was the opening part. Then automatically, like, yeah, it took time, but eventually success. The first event itself, I had about 300 audience and about 70 to 80 children altogether participating. So, so that's it. Like, I just believe no matter what, like, even if 10 children will come, I will do it. And the other thing was it is an NGO and finding supporters and finding the right support. So again, that also with the open heart, I used to go and I don't know how to ask. And that is the challenging thing. Many people feel offended when somebody says, no, why should I give, right? It's their money. It is up to them how they want to spend, right? So we should not judge. So only the thing is you should carry the compassion in you. So they used to ask me, how much do you want? So like, even $1 if you want to give it a wholehearted, like happy heart. Do not give by compulsion because this energy will go to these children. And I want very happy and positive energy coming down. So whatever you give, I will take. So I never had a ticket or this or that. I just like, just left it to them. Whatever you give, I will take it. So people came forward, they sponsored food. So they like, sponsored trophies for the children. They sponsored this, they sponsored that, and everything. Like, it aligned. And of course, like, I chipped in myself. So it balanced out. So how, like, how much I did or how much they did doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it was a huge success. And then people understood the concept and what it was. And yeah, then my next show was Victory. So it is the rising of champions. I have the tagline, right? Like in it called like Victory, Rise of the Champions. Yes, those are the champions and they are on the rise. And we go and we perform at Indian Consulate. We like get invited to events. And I do not go to all the events. I pick and choose where I really want to go. And we just go randomly. I don't want the children to like, go and perform everywhere. So wherever we kind of align, where my heart says that we should go, that's where I take them. And we did Ramayana also for Ram Navami. These children, I will show you the pictures in a little bit if that is okay. Is it okay to share the website, Sujna? No, right? So let me share the
We would
screen.
love to see the beautiful hearts. It's so amazing your journey is, and
So this is the Wonders of World website,
wow, yeah,
and my supporters on the top.
hmm,
And this is
wow,
about who we are and our mission and vision. And
it's beautiful.
let me take you to our gallery. So this is my friend's child that I talked about, and some of the pictures you will find are from our sister organization in India as well. So we had
Mhm.
a commissioner come to our event, and
Yeah,
many people
yeah,
attended the
yeah.
session. So these are my wonders of the world. The name itself is that these are forgotten wonders of the world that I want them to be introduced back to the world. So here you
Beautiful.
are. So many, many children, and look at the joy that they
Yes,
have.
it is. Yes, it
And
is.
yeah, so this is the number of children that we participated.
Beautiful. Beautiful,
This is
Madhu.
our victory, and I think I should have. This is the confidence, the first event. The
Yes,
confidence. And it's a
confidence.
unique talent show. It is a unique talent show for all the abilities. I would say all
Okay.
abilities.
Yeah.
And this is a Diwali festival at our center, and where 3,000 people came in, and we were
Wow.
like, me and my children there with our
Wow.
Indian flag. And this
Wow.
is at the Consulate General. We went there on a celebration, and here is our
Okay.
Ramayana,
Oh,
Ramlila we
wow.
did.
Wow. Beautiful.
So yeah, me and my children.
So beautiful.
Few glimpses. Yeah.
The way you say me and my children, that it itself shows your love and your passion and your intent
And
towards the work that you're doing.
yeah, oh, thank you, Sushna. And again at Consulate General, they invited us for Ramlila. We did it again. We did it twice.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh, wow.
oh, and
Mhm.
this is at the World Meditation Day.
Oh,
We
wow.
were collaborating with the Pyramid Spiritual Society. So there also we
Mm,
perform. We just
mm,
go and see
mm.
these children are how talented. And we also not only go to places like this. I go to senior centers where I
Okay.
go and spend time with children at heart, which are the seniors. And
Yes.
we spread our joy. The children celebrate during Christmas. And otherwise, also, I just go and spend time with them. And
Beautiful.
and these are like some of the performances from our mm, sister organization in India. And these children actually represent in India in
Yeah.
international dance festival too.
Oh,
They
wow.
travel abroad.
Beautiful.
All these
Wow.
children are visually impaired, but you will not
Oh,
even know that they are. So there is
yes.
no age, there is no limitation for these children. See
Yes.
how they can make formations, they can
Yes.
do like acrobats and whatnot.
Mm,
Everything can.
yes.
Everything is that. Believe in them.
It is so, so beautiful, so enlightening, Madhu. Thank you for the glimpse. Thanks for sharing it. So I have one last question. It's a bit personal. If you want to answer, if not, it's your favorite. How did you face the criticism in your early life when you are with this thought, or often meditators are set aside saying that, oh, they are meditators, or they are the silent beings, or they are in some other zone. We often hear these taglines, but how did you face the criticism when you're thinking out of the box and you're named something or you're named a tag? How did you get through that?
I just accepted what they said and I sent them love and light because that is what meditation teaches you to be silent from inside. So the strongest soul is always silent, is what they say. So I don't know if I am stronger. I am definitely strong, but I am becoming even stronger every day. But the way how I respond to the regular situations tells me where I stand with respect to my inner journey and my own work. If I am responding or reacting, if I immediately say something to what if they are criticizing, then what is the use of this meditation and what is the use of practice? No, but when I'm pausing there, thinking, and when I'm responding, that is the difference. And it is actually for you to know if you pass the test or not, and you are going in the right path or not. So, on that note, actually, one of my very close acquaintances and friends, when I was like talking about this organization and how to raise funds and all, I just like asked them, because you have been like out there, how do you typically do? Then they said that, like, we do that in various different ways. It is like a give and take. If they are sponsoring something to me, then they have something. You call them on stage, or you do this or you do that, things like that. So, but what is there for you to offer? How will you go and ask? Then I said, I will go with my two hearts and I will tell them. If they understand and if they resonate with me, then they will come forward. If not, thank you for your time. That's it. So, and again, I will not hold any grudge or any negativity for them because, like you said, free will, it is important. So, it is up to them on how they want to spend their money, right? So, yeah, but higher masters and of course, Babaji is always there with me, inherently within me, showing me the path. And yeah, right people show up in the right time. I
Thank you
hope I
so much.
answered your question.
Thank you so much, Madhu. You answered beyond what I expected, actually. Oh, thank you so much, Madhu. How you are also a pranic healer? You learned pranic healer, pranic healing. How does it help you in day out? How do you practice it? And is it quite useful for you because you are going out with the people, you are mingling with multiple energies, and you are bringing a beautiful energy to the world, to the stage, and it takes a lot of energy. So how does the pranic healing really helps? Does it help? Or in that case, if we believe in any modality, when we are in a path of meditation, how do you correlate between the meditation and the modality and the tool that you have? How do you do that?
So basically, to answer your question, I have to again, yeah, is it okay? I think, are we beyond time? I hope I'm not taking too much of your time, right?
No, no, no. I'm all ears. I think we are all ears. Uh, is
Okay,
that
great.
okay? Okay, Sakshi gave a green signal. Yeah.
Okay.
Please do.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Masters. So I'll have to take you through a little bit of memory lane. So I started my meditation journey at the age of 17, but with the things that were happening as I was meditating, I was not able to handle that as a child because I was just a teenager. And I lost my grandfather, who I told my Nanaji, very near to me. And a very profound thing happened that time. That's really made me actually quit. So I said no. I got scared. I let me put it that way. So then afterwards I got married and life happened. And again, about in 2015 or that time, I was at a very low state of my life. So we call it the darkness of the soul. So that time, again, I don't know, like one day I stumbled upon, I was just looking on and in this YouTube videos, and something drawed me into Brahma Kumaris. So my Nanaji was a follower of Brahma Kumari and used to follow the Raj Yoga from there. So I did two types of Raj Yoga. Again, like heartfulness meditation also teaches you Raj Yoga. This also is Raj Yoga. So I had no Brahma Kumari centers around, nothing. The path for me was the hundreds and thousands of videos I saw, I used to see and I saw about Sister Shivani and all the senior brothers and sisters. And every day while driving and going to work and coming back, this was the only thing on my mind. When I'm cooking, I was putting the headphones, and every day, the minute I connected, I started Brahma Muhurta meditation all by myself at 4 p.m. I never, never, never quit. Even 10 minutes, 15 minutes also, I used to sit in the stillness and I used to go. That time at work also, I used to start around 5:45 in the home. But I used to get up at 4, take a little bit, nap for another half hour. Then I used to get up and get ready, get the children ready for school and go. So I actually now, when I turn back and see, I don't know how that happened and all that strength. The only thing I wanted to do, no matter what, and it happened. So all that happened, and during the World Meditation Day, that's when I used to meet these pyramid masters. They invited my organization and me to collaborate with them. And I know few masters, very beautiful masters out there, where we used to meet. I also invited them to my uh, talent show, and they used to come. So we used to interact like that. So then, after World Meditation Day happened, then I invited them and hosted a meditation session in my home. And that's when my PSSM journey actually started. So I actually joined my family. This is my family now, I feel. But all through these 10, 12 years, I was doing it alone on my path. And I was already in there. So my eating habits or whatever, everything changed. It was the entire shift of my life. And even I expelled my thyroid completely out of my body just with meditation. I used to take 125 mg every day, and at the time, like lot of emotional and mood swings. Right, with childbirth, I got that, and I didn't even realize that it was thyroid for a long time because I don't have a family history of that, and I don't know the symptoms. We are far away in this country, and we are always engrossed in day-to-day life, work, and you are in stress. But you don't know all that. So that time after meditation, like realize that yes, this anything can be done, this can be reversed. And till now I think like it's more than 10 12 years, I guess, I haven't had that. It's totally expelled and like perfectly going. So meditation helps you in many ways. So again, I came across a friend who was a pranic healer, who is a pranic healer actually. So she invited me to pranic healing nights. They happen so every month, one Friday or so, they invite people to come and try. So I was already in the path. So that day is so surprising. They ask everyone, "Why are you here?" Then I said, "I'm already on the spiritual path. I want to advance in what I am doing." So, uh, sorry, I will take your question, Siddhiji, in a little bit. So, this is the exact words I said. I want to advance on this path. Then they said, okay, would you be interested, in joining this level one course we are going to start? And so, like, yes, I joined that and I started with that. So it is all aura cleansing that and they work with prana, and the alignment with that was very easy because I was already in this, and so it made it easier for me. So later on that, after that also, like my mom, she lives in India. So for her, because she is distant, and this is like distant healing, you can clear the aura wherever it people are. They need not be present right in front of you. That is how the aura and energy work happens, right? You know it. So for her, I kind of learned it, and I started practicing on her, and she started feeling better many times. And that was like, okay, good. So that was the only intent. But technically, I was like, never my intention that I wanted to go the path of the healer. So if you want to go down that path, then you have advanced courses that you can do, and you can go down that path. So I haven't thought about that. In between this gap itself, I was introduced to PMC, and my journey took a trajectory, and it's entirely different, and you know it. And this is where I am today. So
Thank,
yeah, it is all.
thank you
Uh,
so much, Madhuji. I now, even I understand, like when you are in meditation, uh, when you are in daily meditation, that itself is enough for your
correct.
energy binding. But when you are in very lows, if you have some tool to you uh, to see through, to look back, like where you are, how do you have to regain yourself, that these modalities actually help. So I
Absolutely.
also don't recommend healing or because every life lesson is to be learned, every experience is to be learned. But these tools are also there in life to help you out, to
Exactly.
actually
Yeah,
give you
that's
a
true.
stick to hold on. So now we will
Absolutely.
take some questions from our audience,
Mm.
Madhuji. And coming to Siddhiji, I think you have missed the introduction. Madhuji is from USA, Atlanta. So she is
Okay,
not from Newberry. So
okay,
she's been doing her all the activities from PMC, sorry, from USA Atlanta.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank, thank you,
Thank
Srinidhi.
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Sudhanshu.
you. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
answer. Thank
Sakshi,
you.
it's up to you. Do you want a question?
Unmute yourself,
Yeah,
Sakshi. Yeah.
it's very inspiring, Madhuji. Like I really enjoyed. And
Thank you.
I got
Thank you
too
so
much
much.
inspiration as well. I just wanted to know, like, because now I'm doing the meditation since last 2 years, continuously 1 year, but on and
Mhm.
off since last 2 years. So now I can feel if I'm talking to somebody, like what kind of energy or aura that person is carrying. And sometime I can feel the shift, like I'm feeling too heavy in myself, or I can feel like the energy is being passed to me. And but I don't know how to cope up that. Is it like it will come via meditation, like after some time that I will able to manage that energy, or how to balance that energy? Because I'll clearly like take an example to just make you more understand. Like I spoke to one person, and like after 2 hours, I was so tired, and I was so tired, and I could feel the energy is being overflown because that person was like, "How you can be so happy all the time? How you are always radiating? Like how you getting time to walk? How do you just always spend your time in the garden? Like how how that can be possible having two kids and doing all these things?" And like it took me days to get over from that energy. So do you think I am missing something in my meditation
No,
journey?
no, no, no. You are not at all missing anything. And what you are facing is a byproduct of meditators. So when we are meditating, we are all on our own individual journey. So
Mm-hmm.
what experience you might face in 2 years, somebody might face in 6 months or 1 week itself, because
Yes.
this is coming from the sadhana they did in their
Mm-hmm.
previous birth that they will carry forward. And when right time comes, they align with it. And I'm the right example here. So until the right time comes, you are into that, but that spark will not that is what we call awakening. Once you awaken, you're on this path. And what you have experienced is again the energy exchange. So no, absolutely, that is perfectly it happens. So there are techniques on how you can protect yourself from that. So especially when you are going outside of your home, or when you're going into a group setting, or like a supermarket, public transportation, hospitals, and things like that, they are energy draining, because many people with many different thoughts will be there. And remember, each thought is an energy. So we either overstimulate by absorbing more, or somebody grabs our energy. So there are different types of people. They're called energy vampires or energy, stimulators, different fancier names. But at the end of the day, the story is that it can go high or low. So all you have to do is you have to lock your aura around you, and you have to cleanse. So again, Sujina Master also can help you with that. You can have a one-on-one conversation with her on
Yeah,
how to do that. And in the meditation now, we will do an aura cleansing and aura locking technique that I can guide you all through.
yeah. Sakshi, the last I have put the oral locking for the fourth week because first we have to understand meditation and then we have to
Mm-hmm.
protect ourselves. So the next week is all about the oral locking, how you can protect yourself with
Okay.
all
Thank you
this.
so much. Thank you so much,
Thank
Madhuji. Thank you so much. Yeah.
thank you,
Thank you,
For
Sujana.
Sakshi.
having me and patiently listening to all what I said. Thank you, all masters. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Mm,
Sujina, for the
yeah.
beautiful session.
Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can reach out in the group. Madhuji is also in the group. You are free to ask any questions to her. And if you have 5 minutes, Madhuji, as Sakshiji asked, can you show a glimpse of oral locking? Just for 5 minutes, we'll end up at 9:30. Is that okay, Sakshiji? Is that okay with everyone? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madhuji.
No, no worries. So let me actually Uh, Dear friends, close your eyes, clasp your fingers, interlacing, cross your feet, and focus on your breath. The beautiful, incoming and outgoing, natural, tranquil, pleasant breath. Dear masters, this is called breath awareness meditation or Anapanasati, introduced to us by Ramarshi Pitamaha Patrici and taught by Lord Gautama Buddha. With the consciousness of all our higher masters, Father Babaji, Patrici, and every other visible and invisible masters, now let us focus on our heart and bring to your mental plane a beautiful, lovable moment from your life, whether it is the face of your child or your parent or a pet or a nature or any other beautiful moment you lived in your life. Feel the joy that brings in when you think about it. And when we are with our natural breath, we are drawing the cosmic energy from the above universe, from our entering into our body from our Sahasrara or the crown chakra on the top of our head. Let that light completely permeate through your entire body. Feel the love in your heart and feel the light. You are now the beings of love and light. The more you are vibrating with the beautiful frequency of love and light, the more you get energized. And your mandala or nervous system starts to cleanse. The more your nervous system cleanses, your intuitive power or your third eye starts to activate. Dear masters, when we are the beings of love and light, your auric field or the field that is around you is very bright, and it invites the beings which are low in the frequency, and they get attracted to you. And that is when they enter your aura and they start to feel good. When somebody says that, I like talking to you, I want to be with you, or oh, I feel sense of peace or things like that. They are good, but they also sometimes grab your energy. So how do we lock that? So today, dear masters, imagine yourself inside your aura and encircle with bright light around you, and see the black spot in that white light. With your physical hands, visualize and imagine that you are lifting all those black spots or the energy leaks that happen through those black holes together into a black ball and release that into the universe. That is one of the simplest body clearing techniques. Now lock your aura dear masters. How do we do that? Talk to yourself and tell yourself that I am inside this golden bubble of bright light, and nothing can pass this bubble and enter this aura. If anything enters, it is only love that enters, and anything other than love may return back to Mother Earth and neutralize. That is what you should intentionally tell yourself, and feel that you're always in the protection of that golden bubble of light, and tell yourself you're protected by angels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your higher masters, or your favorite god, goddesses, whoever you pray to. Tell yourself you're protected. You are always in their aura and you're connected to them. That will align you and tag you at a higher frequency. Simplest things, masters. Clear your aura time to time. Whenever you start to feel tired, disturbed, angry, aggression, unnecessarily suddenly purge in your emotions, then immediately clear your aura. Imagine yourself physically collecting all those black dots into a big ball and releasing it into universe, and immediately enter that golden bubble light and lock it. Tell yourself only love can enter and nothing else. Dear masters, now that we have learned how to clear our aura and lock ourselves in our own beautiful aura, gently bring your consciousness back to your physical body, and whenever you're ready, gently unclasp your hands and place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And stabilize all this energy. Rub it throughout your body. This beautiful cosmic energy you carried in your hands. And gently open your eyes with great big smile on your face.
Thank you so much,
You.
Madhuji. It's
Thank you,
beautiful.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Master. Sorry, I had to rush, but I just wanted to cover everything. Uh,
Thank, thank you, Madhuji. Thank you so much for your time. And, we have taken more of it. Thank you. Happy
Thank you
Sunday
so
to
much.
everyone. We will meet on next Tuesday with aura cleansing technique. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
yes, there are like
Thank you.
many techniques that we can follow, and this is one of the simplest technique. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all,
Thank you
masters.
very much. Thank you.